So, go ahead.
I actually heard that they were remaking Fate Stay Night with the same team who made Fate Zero. Like, I'm just wondering if you're gonna play a part in that.
Oh, well, I'll keep my fingers crossed. If they are going to be doing that, indeed, I would hopefully, yeah, keep my fingers crossed. That would be wonderful. But no, I have no confirmation of that from my side of things. So.
Has it been done, your game? Because I know Fate Stay Night is also involved like an PG video game, and I don't know if it was kind of done in English too. Or
I have no idea. I'm not sure.
Sorry, I can field this question for you if you don't mind. It's a fan translation with the original Japanese version. There is no official English release, even though there's pretty much fan petitions.
Got it. So, yeah, I'm not too sure. I wasn't aware of that one. You, sir, in the back.
When you voice multiple roles, do you ever get worried that like some of your characters sound like, similar to others?
You know what? What I try to do is you try to get into a different zone for a different character. You also, it just depends, because a lot of times working with, say, a studio like Bang Zoom, is you'll go in and you do one main character, and then they'll have you do like maybe 3 to 4, sometimes 5 different other characters. And that's your job as a voice actor, is to really create a different character, have a Rolodex of different voices in your head that you can use. That being said, for series such as anime, a lot of times the voices that you use are relatively similar to your speaking voice. So what you'll do is again, is you look at the attitude of the character. Okay, is this character younger, older? Are they, what's their economic background? Are they, are they poor? Are they rich? Are they aristocracy? And you just kind of use that attitude. And again, just relying on your director. Good question. Yeah.
What has, up to this point, with what you can tell us without breaking any contract and stuff, what has been the most shocking moment you ever witnessed while recording? A shocking moment, like, holy snap, that happened?
Oh.
Involving your characters.
Involving my characters. Gee whiz. There was a movie that I did a voice for. It was actually a Tekken 3D animated movie.
Oh, yeah.
And the character is Shin Kamiya, and I actually voiced a new character that they introduced in that film. And I don't want to give away any spoilers for anybody who's interested in seeing it, but Shin basically gets his butt handed to him. And in a fight, and for me, the animation on that, when I saw that, I was like, whoa, holy cow, I get to voice that, So I mean, that to me was one of those moments. And then also, and again, I don't think I'll give away any spoilers with this. And this was with Rimjo in Bleach. There is a scene, and it's where he is just destroying Ichigo. Oh. And that scene actually is what because I got cast as Rimjo in the video game first, in Bleach Shattered Blade. And while we were doing Shattered Blade, Wendy Lee was directing me. And Wendy pulled that up to that particular scene that I'm discussing to say, okay, this is what this guy is like, just so you know. And for those of you who haven't seen it, I mean, he just really lets Ichigo have it. I mean, it's a crazy scene. And for that I was just like, holy cow, I have to play this character in the anime. And so literally, and just to go back to somebody who asked me an earlier question, is if you're guaranteed that role as the series goes on, and no, you're not, because I had to hound the studio that was doing the anime for like a year and a half. Okay, hey, I did this guy in the video game, I want to play him in the anime when he comes out. They're like, yeah, it's not coming out for another year, okay? So, and I continued to bug them, and then finally I get a notice for an audition, and I go into the studio to audition, and there's like 35 other guys auditioning for Grimjaw. So I'm like, but luckily I got it. So, but yeah, that's the moment where I was like, holy cow, amazing. Love the animation, I love that scene. Okay, you, sir.
What was the most physically challenging character you've done, like on your voice, and the most mentally challenging?
The most physically challenging voice that I have done was for a video game called Spec Ops: The Line. And this is one of those Call of Duty types of video games. And that game, I had to scream for 4 hours, okay, at the top of my lungs, you know, all that stuff. And literally by the end of that session, I was totally hoarse, and I was supposed to do a Keebler Elf the next day. Lost the job. So that was a real stinker. Yeah, so that would probably be the most physically strenuous ones. Any of those shoot-'em-up games, they're a tough one. You really, you have to feel for the actors in those because they're screaming their lungs out on those. Mentally challenging one? I don't know. I can't really think of anything that was really mentally challenging so much. But I don't know, maybe Vaughn and Gunsword, because there's so many different levels to him. I mean, he's a very melancholy guy. He's lost his bride and then flips out, Michelle?
You've said there are no stupid questions in your panel and
Yep.
that you would ask them. What could you possibly ask that's stupid?
What can I possibly ask that's stupid? You there? Come here often? Gee whiz, I don't know. What is a good stupid question?
Are you in Dragon Ball Z?
Boy, let's see. Or how about who's cosplaying somebody that I recognize? Are you supposed to be Orihime? Yeah. I'm teasing. No.
Adventures of Pinocchio. It's an old version.
Oh, very cool.
It's a pretty hardcore series for Pinocchio series.
Actually, I love your cosplay.
Thank you. It's my favorite quirks.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. And you designed it yourself?
My mom helped a little.
Well, nicely done. Round of applause. Here's the thing, I just want to say this to you guys. I love the cosplay. It's my absolute favorite part about coming to AnimeCon. Is to me the creativity, and just the effort to put into designing your costumes is something I absolutely am just very, very fond of and love it. Go ahead.
Have you ever cosplayed?
I have not yet. Yet. Let me do some more sit-ups, and then I'll try cosplaying. You, sir.
Who would you cosplay as?
I would love to, but I don't think I could ever possibly have the body to do it. I would love to cosplay Grinjo. I would like to cosplay him or Vaughn and Gunsword. Oh, that's a lot of sit-ups.
You could totally do your job now.
You could.
I was fishing for that compliment. I'm just kidding. All the way in the back, sir.
When you're voicing an anime, beating up another guy, when you're forward, when you're out you feel good or bad when you're taking?
Oh, I felt fantastic. What's that? Exactly. That's exactly why. No, Johnny, honestly, he's a great guy. He's a really great dude. Funny guy. So yeah, I mean, for me, it was just a lot of fun. I was in love with that character and just his attitude and how crazy badass he was. And so for me, actually, I couldn't wait to record that scene. Just one of my favorites.